Every once in a while, we push hard enough that the light breaks through the clouds, and a world beyond the war glimmers. Behind every gun sight is a human being. We are those people.
Promise me that you'll get me back in one piece.
Okay, I promise.
Come on!
You may find you're out there all alone, and you know that.
You can never stop the progress of machines!
If history only remembers 1 in 1,000 of us, then that future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did. But until that day comes, we will stand. We will look death in the eye, and we will fight.
Motherfucker recording these for you guys. Hi, welcome. We're back again. We are back again. Boom, that's fine. If you want to chat while I am recording for YouTube, we're in subscribers only mode, at least while we're recording for YouTube. That way anyone who is speaking, you got to pay money to do so, and you're less likely to be a little twat. Because some people have been a little bit angry lately. 91 views on a video that I posted 5 hours ago when we did Friends in High Places. You guys seem to have loved that video. The one before, 17 hours ago, already having 100 views. So obviously you guys are absolutely loving this series. We're going to go ahead and start with a ripperoni pepperoni. My wife's going to go ahead and put an exclamation TOKE in the chat. And we're gonna fucking do it here, bud.
Everyone was affected by the war. Every corner of the human spirit drove us to fight where no one had dared to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we found a way. They said this would be the war to end all wars. But I wonder if there will ever be an end to human ambition and our will to destroy.
Let's get her done. Northern Italy, fall 1918. Italy and Austria-Hungary are deadlocked among the Alps. Braced by snow-capped mountains, neither side can find a way to dislodge their enemy. Regular forces dig and reinforce their positions. Meanwhile, an elite mountaineer regiment prepares for an unorthodox assault. The unit specializes in high-risk tactics. They are called the Arditi. I don't speak Italian. We either win or we all die. That's a motto. That's a motto for you. Do this really quick for the wife.
Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together. Just a few days after our 21st birthday.
Oh, these fucking stories are
My brother's
heart-wrenching.
battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission.
Another quick exclamation choke.
Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
Oh, la vittoria! Oh, tutti accampati!
Alziamo via i cervelli!
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing the story makes me worry for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. We would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first.
To die. Think around in my head. That'll put you fucking.
All that was left after the fleeing troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Where are you? I hear you running away. Oops, sorry, man. Stop getting in the way. Church is almost ours. Church is almost ours.
Non fermiamoci! Avanti, coraggio!
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Matteo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there.
Shit. Let's push the
Mateo and I
mountain down. Why do I have fucking High School Musical stuck in my head?
So I had to
All
take it
the
down.
things to have stuck in your goddamn head. Stabby stab. Whoa!
Back here!
The only way to ensure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself.
Stabbing machine. Stabbing, stabbing, stab. Ain't too happy about that one. How the fuck do I destroy it? Whoa, whoa. Okay.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. That was my next target.
Got it. Run, Forrest, run! Stab! Stab! Where are you going? You must be
The
stabbed.
gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself.
appreciate if you didn't shoot at me with that. Thank you very much.
Take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I
Whoa.
will never forget. They were targeting Matteo's unit below me, so I do the only thing here.
Let's go.
It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Behind your armor?
Of course. Nothing could dent it. But then the planes veered away.
Fucking motherfucking rock slide. God, can't catch a fucking break there, bud. Crazy. All right, he's got no armor now, so we're gonna have to play a little bit more reserved than usual.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh, God. Matteo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice. I had to find Matteo. He could have been anywhere.
nice and fucking slow.
I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them.
Okay, good. We still got the casings.
Before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
What? No.
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
Technology. What? Fuck, train?
We could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with.
What? How am I going down so quickly? That's so weird. How many times am I gonna die?
We knew them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with. Sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Matteo in those lodges?
No. The men said his unit had made it further up.
Where are we headed then?
Tengono sotto tiro I nostri alleati.
It looks desolate down there.
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches. I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. We had to have made it to the fort. Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere. There were two ways into the fort. You could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
Oh boy.
There were two ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
Fuck with my friends, so now you're gonna get stabbed a lot. Fuck is this? Papa G?
Tengono sotto tiro i nostri alleati!
What? Gotta stop stabbing people. That's happening because your boy wants to stab everyone. That's why that's happening. Okay. You know what we need to do really quick?
No, Matteo wasn't there. I still think about that field. Every day. I'd almost stopped looking. Started giving in to the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No!
Bro, why I gotta be so sad?
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things?
It's fucking sad, bro.
Buon compleanno, Matteo.
People followed the war, empires collapsed, new countries were formed, and the world in our view of it has changed forever. Families were also changed not only by the lost, but those who returned. Both the fallen and veterans became known as the lost generation. Damn. Damn. That's going to be it. This one was a very short one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going live a couple times here because I'm doing it for the upload. So I'm going to go ahead and get this saved off and put out so the video is ready, but we'll be live here again with the next one. We appreciate you all. I'm going to thank you guys ahead for loving this video, loving this series. I want to get this series out and to you guys. We appreciate all of you, and we will see you later.